Welcome back everyone to History with Hilbert, and finally, after 4 months, the results to the banner competition. Now I made this competition back in August of 2017, I think the 19th of August, and it's now the 10th of December, so you see it's been quite a while. That's not to say that I haven't enjoyed seeing all your stuff come in though. I had a lot of responses and it was really nice to see everything that everyone came up with. Lots of creativity in the community, just like I thought there would be. And in this one I'm going to be going through a few of my favourites that there were, and at the end I would like you guys to vote for your favourite of these banners. So first of all, I have to apologise very deeply because I was looking all the way through my emails and my files because I saved them all, and because it's been such a long time, because I'm a bit of a numpty, I have not actually written down, or I can't find who designed this profile picture for me. So if this is yours, would you be so kind as to either shoot me a message, an email, or a comment in the comment section to say this design was mine, and then I can give you the credits that you deserve for making this really good looking, actually 3D. Obviously it's the Sutton Hoo helmet with my sunglasses, which is my profile picture, but obviously a lot of work has gone into this and it's a shame if I can't credit you. That's my own fault. Because obviously I can't remember who sent this in to me and I couldn't find it through my emails. But yeah, so this is a really nice image, obviously 3D animated, well not animated, sort of nicely graphically designed with a lot of detail to it. So this must have taken a really long time to do and it looks really good. So the next one comes in from Frankie. He comments quite a lot on the videos, so thank you very much for helping out again. And he did say apologies for the Czech flag. I think he is from over there though. I think it might have been intended to be a Dutch flag first. But again, a simpler design here, but then as well with a saxon and an axe, a raven, the shield, you know, the History with Hilbert written in quite sort of Nordic letters, again with the old sunglasses, the classic, the Sutton Hoo sunglasses. So this is another design, so thank you very much for sending this in. And this next one I really quite like, and it was sent in by Camston Isle, and again you can see a lot of the things that I mentioned actually with some of the Netherlands, some of the Netherlands, a picture of that in the background, as well as a lot of my favourite flags on there, obviously. So obviously this person is a dedicated fan to the channel, as are the others, who have all these designs on with, again, a sort of more Norse looking warrior, a huskarl, as well as a more Celtic looking warrior with a bumper blade in the middle. Really nice actually, the design of the History with Hilbert. And then the things on the sides as well, so the sort of the Dutch houses on the left, and then I think you have a type of castle or fort on the right with, I believe, is that York Minster potentially, or another cathedral. But a really good job on this one, I really like it. Now this next one I really do quite like as well, and this one again was sent in by another viewer of the channel called M2A7AB. And here we see obviously the raven, which is an important symbol in the Norse, the Germanic pagan traditions. And here on the left, this is my favourite one, although the blue one's nice as well. But the one on the left, obviously you have the colours of Northumbria, the red and the gold, which originally was St. Oswald's flag. So I really quite like this one as well, and I might see if I can use it in a few of my videos at some point, because I do like, it's simple, but it's very sort of reminiscent of the period, the Dark Ages, that I talk about quite a lot. So really good job on this one as well. Now this next one was sent in by Peter Dukas, I think it's pronounced, I'm not sure. And again we see this is quite a Frisian and Dutch centric one, a few Germanic looking warriors on the bottom with the nice old Prinsenvlag on the left in country ball form, as well as a Frisian country ball and I think an Ostfriesian little guy under there. So this is nice and simple, but again I do quite like the design here. It's definitely something that I would not be ashamed to have as my channel art, if this is the one that you guys choose in the end. Now this one was made by Krakatoa Volcano Man, which is an interesting name, and it's a nice design. It's quite simple, obviously, with the two bumper blade on there, but you know, effort has been put into this, and thanks very much for sending this in. So this next one, again, looks very good. I think a lot of time was put into this, and it was made by Rana or Knudsen, I think it's Danish. That means I need to swallow more of the words. Anyway, it was made by Rana, and it looks really good actually. He sent in 2 designs, but out of the 2 this one was my favourite, so I hope you don't mind that I've put this one forward into this video as the one that I'd like to showcase. But again, it's a bit more of an older sort of theme to it, which is what I asked for, so this is great. Obviously with the various weapons, the Dane axe and the sword, the helmet there and the horns and the shield, with the sort of the intricate design in front. So again, really good effort there. Now this next one was sent in by Willem van Oranje, and thank you again for sending this in. Now I do like what you've done here with changing the O to my little profile picture there. That was a nice thing to add in, a nice design element there, with also the bumper blade at the end, sort of like a copyright symbol, but a very Frisian copyright symbol. And of course, massive thumbs up for the beautiful Dutch countryside in the background there. So this next one, I really like this next one actually, because it's a bit, I think it was sent in by Alex Morris Smith and not the guy who I originally said, because this picture encompasses a lot of who I am and what I talk about. So obviously the symbol in the middle is something I really like, and he actually has this as a separate thing on its own as well, which I am going to use at some point because I just really like this. So if those of you who aren't aware, it's pretty similar to the Latin alphabet. The symbol in the middle is the rune for the H. I think it's Hagel in the Futhark tradition, and obviously with all the bumper blade around the outside, it's just really aesthetic. And then when it's inside this flag, you obviously have the blue and white stripes reminiscent of the Frisian flag, and then with the Dutch on the one side and the Northumbrian flag on the other, which is just really nice because obviously I have Dutch roots and I grew up in Northumbria, and I talk about both quite a lot, so I really do like this flag. And as well, it's a very aesthetically pleasing flag, you know. It's is it symmetrical? This is how bad I am at maths and things. Well, it just looks good. So yeah, so those 2 really great job, as I say. I think again I mean Alex Morris Smith and not the guy who I sent that in. So thanks very much for all the contributions. I have really enjoyed looking at them. Now this next one is another really nice one, again with the Northumbrian and the Frisian symbolism, and I'll have to say I love the little symbols in the middle, again with the subscribble, the heritage, culture, language and more, with the clogs on there, and then the Old Norse raven and things like that, with all the designs going on. It is a very good looking banner. Obviously a lot of work has gone into this one as well, and I can't for the life of me remember who sent this in. It's made by the very talented Isaac Brown, who stayed up till 1 in the morning to finish that, and that is a true dedication there. So yeah, I really do like this banner as well, and honestly all of them. So again, whatever gets chosen by the will of the people on the ones that I have selected, then we'll see. But which one will that be? Well, these are the 4 that were my favourites. That's not to say that I didn't like the others. I really did like all of the things that came through. I thought it was great to see the creativity of the community, and as I said, I might actually use some of this stuff at other places in my videos if you are alright with that, the creators. But these 4 were the ones that stood out to me as being the most aesthetically pleasing, the most representative of my channel as a whole, and I would like you guys to vote for it. So now there will be a poll on the right hand side where you can choose option 1 for number 1, option 2 for number 2, option 3 for number 3, and option 4 for retaking New York and renaming it Amsterdam. I mean for option 4. So thank you very much for watching. This has been my competition for the banner stuff that I should have done ages ago, and I would love it if you could all vote on that. As I said, it was ages ago that I actually did this, but it would be great to get as many people to vote as possible. Again, massive thank you to everyone who contributed to the banner competition. Really enjoyed looking at everyone's work, and best of luck to the contestants.